Saturday's result a warning for Chelsea? Is that how you take it? A warning that you cannot rest easy and you cannot become overconfident? Was that a warning for Chelsea's players about how much there still is to do this season?
Yes, of course, because it was a bad result. But it just happened. It was a strange game. We made some mistakes we didn't make before. Early red card. So yeah, these things happen in football. But we analyzed the game. We spoke about it. Now we take it aside. We know where we need to improve, what we need to improve, and we are ready to bounce back in this next game, which is tomorrow.
Sammy Mockwell.
Hi, Mateo. Can I ask you a question, please, about the incident we got with Rudiger and Kepa on the Sunday? As a squad, what are the squad's job, and how do you react when something like that happens? Is it your job to try and calm the squad down and bring you guys together again?
Not a big deal. It's just a competition in the dressing room, and we spoke about it. All cleared, so all done. We are a strong group. These things happen in a family, in strong groups. So we accept it. We leave it behind. We clear it, and we are all focused together for the game tomorrow.
James Avindra.
Hi, Mateo. What sort of challenge are you expecting from Porto tomorrow? Because you could have had tougher draws, but Porto are a side who've always been in these sort of stages of the competition year by year.
Yeah, difficult draw. Porto is a good team, which we saw already against Juventus. They knocked out a big opponent, so they showed togetherness and great spirit. And yeah, it will be a tough game because they fight together, they stick together, and will be a tough game for us. Always, like it's every game in the Champions League. So, but we are prepared for it. And tomorrow is a big day for us, and I'm sure the whole team is focused.
Jacob Steinberg.
Hi, Mateo. You went 14 games without losing under the new manager, and then obviously on Saturday there was the big setback where people maybe thought that there was a little bit of complacency against West Brom. Have you seen a different side to the manager in the days after that game? Maybe some harsher criticism from him?
I've seen a good side. As we have seen from the beginning, his calmness, but when he needs to say things, he says it. So we spoke in the dressing room about it. We analyzed the game, and yeah, we saw our mistakes, but we saw as well positive things that were in this game. It was obviously not a good game from us. It's a big loss, but yeah, it's a wake-up call for the team. We analyze it, like I said, and we are now totally focused for Wednesday, and we just want to have a great game and to improve every game.
Marcelo. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, Kovacic, Marcelo Beckler from TNT Brazil. Chelsea is a Premier League club. You have the budget that's almost 3 times the Porto budget. Does that give you any advantage to advance to the semi-final?
No, that will not give you advantage. For sure not. The advantage we need to do on the pitch, because Porto is a tough opponent, which I said before we saw against Juventus. So they can play against any team, but we are as well a good team, and we prepared ourselves very well for that game, and I'm sure we will show that tomorrow. So it depends all on the pitch. There is nothing to do with budget. So it's all about the pitch.
Ian.
Hi, Mateo. Listen, hopefully you can hear me all right.
Okay,
I can't get to you. Oh, there you are. Okay, great. But the Porto defender Pepe claims that Chelsea players celebrated getting Porto in the draw. Is that true? Did that happen?
No, strange to hear that from Pepe, because I played with him 3 years, so I don't know what he actually mean with that, or if he said it. but of course not. Me, the first, I didn't celebrate because when I played before at Real Madrid, I know that in these kind of stages, there are no lucky opponents or bad opponents. This is a tough draw. Porto is an amazing team, which we saw against Juventus, and they knocked out them. So it's a big opponent out, and they showed a great character, a great team spirit, and we need to show that as well tomorrow. And we need to try our best to go through them, but it will not be nothing easy.
Matt?
Hi, Mateo. You've been at Real Madrid and won the Champions League 3 times, part of their squad that won it 3 times on the trot. I just wondered 2 things on that. One, whether you can see qualities in this Chelsea dressing room that can take them all the way, having been part of Madrid. And also, do you have any extra fire to win another one because you didn't start in any of the finals with Real Madrid?
Would be nice to play a final with Chelsea. Would be amazing, but we are in the quarters now. We need to take it step by step. We have tomorrow a big opponent, which is Porto. And as you asked the first question, I think this Chelsea team can go very far, and we are with every game more and more confident in ourselves. So we have a great mixture between young great talents and experienced players. So we are ready for every opponent, every challenge which will come. Tomorrow is a new game, a big game, and all players like to play a big game. So we will be prepared and proud to play a big game for Chelsea.
Matt Nash?
Hi, Mateo.
Hello.
Hiya. Obviously, Saturday was a difficult day. What were the most concerning aspects for you of the performance?
Yeah, it was a difficult and a strange game because we started the game quite well. We played not our best game, but we played a good game. We scored the first goal, so everything was going well for us. But then, 2-3 mistakes happened. We considered a red card. We considered 2 goals in the 45th and 7th minute. And then it's difficult to come back. But it's football. These things happen, especially in the Premier League, where there is no easy opponent. We learned the lesson that we cannot be too confident in our game. That sometimes we need to change. But these are things we will learn because we are still not a long time with the new manager. So it's a lot of things to improve, and I'm sure this team will improve a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Everton next.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Matthew.
Hello.
You've picked up 2 yellow cards in the last 3 games for club and country, and going into tomorrow's game, you're already on a yellow card for Chelsea, which may affect you. If you get a yellow carded tomorrow, you won't play the return leg. So if you get selected, how will that affect your confidence and getting to not get yellow card in order not to miss the next leg? Thank you.
It will not affect me at all because tomorrow is the first game and I'm just focused and the team is focused on the first game. So we don't look for now the second game. I will go as confident and as prepared as always, try to do my best, and then we will see what will happen in the game.
Okay, 2 more questions. First up will be Andy Dillon.
Hi, Mateo. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Hiya. Just following on from the thing on Sunday between Tony and Kepa. When these things happen at every club, the 2 people, their teammates come out and say, these things happen all the time. It's kind of normal. So I'm just wondering, have you ever had a training ground bust up with a teammate? And I wonder who it was and who came out on top, really?
I'm not a fighting guy, but honestly,
are you a lover?
Yeah, I am. No, but in the squad there is always sometimes some tension, and me too. I had some confronts with other players. It's normal. It's just like in a family. Sometimes you argue with your brothers and sisters, which is normal. So I think it's not a big deal. These things happen. The most important is that the things are cleared, that we are all good with each other, and then we look forward for our objectives. So that's the only important thing.
Okay, and we'll finish up with James Robson.
Hi, Mateo.
Hello.
Speaking of fighting, and you mentioned him before, Pepe. He's got a bit of a reputation. He's a tough character to come against. You know him well. Have you warned Chelsea strikers of what to expect from him, and what can they expect from someone like him? It seems like already with him saying about you celebrated, he's already trying to wind up Porto's players.
I just need to say first that I know Pepe as an amazing guy, lovely person, and as an amazing teammate. I just appreciate when I had the time with him at Real Madrid. He was amazing with me, so I love him as a guy, and as a player, he's amazing. We know what Pepe can bring to his team, a lot of experience and a lot of he's a fighter, so he brings a good spirit to the team. But I don't need to warn them because our strikers are used to play against tough opponents in the Premier League. Every centre back is quite hard and difficult. So there will be another game full of big players, and we will be prepared for that.
Okay, we'll end it there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.